Hey everyone, this is Alicia, also known as AVP60685. Thought I'd do my blog a little bit early this week. This week I'm going to do my topic of what I'm allergic to. And I've already read my book for this week. I have not watched my movie yet, but I will definitely find a movie to watch. I have a lot of movies that I can choose from. Just trying to narrow it down to the one that I'll watch. I may watch two, depending, because the weather's really cold and it's really windy, and there's not really much to do. Also, I'm still trying to stay as active as possible. You may be wondering, why is she wearing a scrub shirt? And like I said, I'll be doing that because of the topic I'm doing today, which is what I'm allergic to. And basically, I have 4 things that I'm allergic to mostly. The first one is bee stings. I've been allergic to bees basically since I was really little. And if I get stung by a bee, I tend to swell up. It's actually hereditary. It sometimes skips generations. In my case, it did skip a generation. Neither one of my parents were allergic to bees or the bee stings. So if I get stung by a bee, I will swell up. There's ways I can avoid being stung by bees by staying perfectly still. If a bee's buzzing around me, I have to stay still, of course. And I don't swat at bees. That's the worst thing you can do, is swatting at bees, because that provokes the bees and it makes them think, oh, you're antagonizing me, you're going to attack me. So they will sting. And a lot of times when people tend to swat bees, it tends to come straight for me. And I have to tell people constantly, please don't swat at the bees. That's the worst thing you can do. And so basically what I do is basically avoid bees by just staying still and not swatting them. There's also other things I can do, because I got stung by a bee about last year. Hadn't been stung since I was about 4, so I had to do some emergency. And this was an emergency because, like I said, I'm allergic. I had to take some like a Benadryl, because it has antihistamine, which deals with itching. And I also had to get like a cigarette and press it. It's not lit now. Press it into where I'd gotten stung, and it helps get the stinger out, and it helps deal with the itching. And so that's one of the things that I'm allergic to. The second and third things are poison oak and ivy. These are 2 poisonous plants that you can find in a lot of parts of the country, of the United States, that is. I think it's overseas too. My mom is allergic to this. My father, I don't know if he was or not, but I know this one is hereditary, and I inherited this one from my mother. And basically what I do is avoid wooded areas. That means I don't go outside in the woods. If I don't know what's in the bushes somewhere, I won't go in there, because there might be poison oak and ivy. I'll start itching, I'll start scratching, and I'll get a really bad rash on my arms and on my legs and other areas. And so that's what I avoid, woods. The woods are nice, but very dangerous for me with that regard. The final thing that I'm allergic to is penicillin. This one's a little bit more serious. This one is a type of medicine that people take, which is an antibiotic. People take this when they have sore throats. And there's actually a backstory as to why I'm allergic to penicillin. What happened when I was about not quite 2, I accidentally swallowed some kerosene. The same kerosene that starts fires, yes. And was in lamps and stuff, yes. I accidentally swallowed it when I was really young. The doctors took me to the hospital with my mom, and they did some x-rays, which to this day I still don't like being held down for long periods of time. And they did some x-rays, and they wanted to make sure I wasn't getting pneumonia because of what had happened. So they gave me some penicillin, and my mom noticed I was breaking out with a rash. She thought at first it was chicken pox, which it wasn't. She knew it wasn't poison oak or ivy. She didn't know what it was, and she knew it wasn't a food allergy. She talked to one of our church members at the time, and she explained to my mom, Alicia is allergic to penicillin. The rash that you're seeing on her right now is the first sign that she's allergic to it. The next one, she may have trouble breathing later on if she's not careful, and it could kill her. So my mom would buy medical alert bracelets for me, medical alert necklaces, and at first, I'll be honest, I didn't wear them that often. I thought they hurt my neck, or I would lose the bracelet, or anyway, long story short, now I do wear the charm. I wear it on my keys. I keep a little one in my wallet. I also have a small notebook that I keep in my purse. It has personal information in it, and one of the things that I have on the information is I'm allergic to the bee stings, I'm allergic to poison oak and ivy, and of course penicillin. Penicillin is the most serious one of all of those. I also have a health condition that some people have when they get a little bit older, but some people get it when they're younger. I got it when I was a little bit younger, is that I have very low vitamin D in my body. Vitamin D as in dog, yes. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, isn't that the sunlight one? Isn't that the one you get in milk? Yeah, it's the one and the same. And basically, if I drink too much, I can eat ice cream, no problem. I can eat cheese, no problem. I can eat stuff with butter. I can eat yogurt. All of that's no problem. Just drinking milk, after, say, maybe 2 glasses, I start getting stomach cramps. And it hurts a lot, so I don't drink a lot of milk. So instead, I have to drink soy milk, low-fat milk, or reduced-fat milk. That's what I have to do in that. And I also have to take extra vitamin D, because in my cabinet, in my kitchen, every day I take vitamins, and one of the vitamins I have to take every day is a vitamin D. If I don't, I get really bad leg cramps, and it hurts to walk because my bones need that vitamin D, and so I take extra vitamin D. So, like I said, the things that I'm allergic to are the bee stings, the poison oak and ivy, and the penicillin. The vitamin D is a serious thing, yes, because everybody should take vitamin D either by drinking the milk, like I said, but not everybody can, or getting a lot of sunlight. I can't always do that, but I do get it in a tablet form, and that helps with my legs and makes it stronger. So if you do have health issues and things that you're allergic to, take it seriously, because people need to know. With my allergies and stuff like that, I take it very seriously, because whenever I fill out any forms or anything that people say, are you allergic to anything, I always mention that right away. Penicillin, penicillin, penicillin. And people are probably sick of hearing me say that, but penicillin is a very serious medicine. Most everybody can take it, but I'm one of those people that cannot. Also, because of my penicillin allergy, I still have that effect where when they did the x-rays, I don't like being held down for long periods of time. And to this day, if someone's playing around with me, don't hold me down for long periods of time. Don't pin me down, because I feel like it's going to hurt me, or even though I don't remember swallowing the kerosene, I do know to this day I don't like being held down, and it's because of what happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little insight into my life about what I'm allergic to, why I'm allergic to it, and what I do to help take care of myself during those cases. Take care now, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!